Hi, I'm Colton Heiniger. I've been going to Grace since I was a little kid. We went to Grace 146 for a while, and then when they planted Grace Fishers, I came over here and actually met my wife here 6 years ago. So ever since, we've been coming to Grace Fishers. We love the community here and love being a part of what God's doing here. When I think of generosity and how it's changed over the years, I think about probably 5 to 10 years ago, thought of it more as the amount I was giving to the church monetarily, and that shifted significantly into more adopting a mindset of consistency and proportionality to my income. And not just that, but me and my wife both believe generosity extends beyond monetary giving to the time you're investing in your church and those around you. So we give for a couple of reasons. The first is just tithing is biblical. You know, my dad taught us that at an early age, and he brought that into my marriage and to our just journey at Grace giving as well. But another big piece of it is we 100% believe that everything we have is a gift from God and God owns it all. So it's just a small way for us to give back a part of, you know, what is already His. So giving has affected us over the years. It's really shown us God's faithfulness as we've tried to give throughout the financial highs and lows of our life, and God has taken care of us through it all. Not necessarily, you know, giving us the money we need at the time, but just He's blessed us, and those are the times that have helped us grow in contentment. There's, you know, our family believes, for us personally, tithing and giving starts at 10% of our income, and that's not an insignificant number. And especially during financial lows, like right now would be one. I just quit my job. That's a hard thing to do, and it's forced us to give up some material things over the years that we otherwise could have paid for. I think we're approaching giving in the same way we always have. We are, you know, trying to give 10% of our income. Now that's a lower number now, but I would say it's harder to do in this season because we have less money coming in. But through that, I think it reaffirms for me and my wife every time we give that we're both putting God at the center of our relationship, our marriage, and entrusting Him to provide for our family. We have had an interesting giving journey over the past couple years, and a big piece of where we've seen His faithfulness is just trusting in Him to use our resources, however small, for His purpose. One story I'll share is back in March of 2021, I received a bonus from work, and we've always tithed off of all of our income, including bonuses. But I really felt God telling me to do something different with the tithe on that bonus. I can't really explain it, and I didn't know what it was for at the time, but He kept putting this parable in my head, the parable of the talents, if you heard that, about multiplying what God has given you. And so I trusted Him and invested the money. Little did I know, you know, Kevin announced the launch of the REACH initiative 2 years later, and I immediately knew that's what God was telling me to invest that money for. So that was a story for us of God's faithfulness. That money that I invested in 2021 for the church more than quadrupled and allowed me to give, 4 times what I could have given to the REACH initiative, you know, had I not listened to God and just kind of given it as part of my normal tithe. So that reaffirmed for us just trusting God. If He's telling you to do something, you know, don't ask questions, just do it. And He can not only use your resources, but multiply them for His purpose.